I'm going to show some of our gate. So SG1 is just sort gate 1. Decisions. So obviously if you're free flow, none of this really matters to you. But we got a sort gate, guided flow. Some of these in here, like we got our first one, we got a trap cow one. And that's because being that we're grazing, we don't really keep cows in a sort pen for, say, trained heifers or well, we don't have treated cows, or just anyone that has special attention. They're still let out with the herd, where a lot of places would have a different sort pen. So those cows are still out with everyone else. So we have this to where, ooh, almost dropped my phone. We have this to where they can't be milked at night. So cows that are linked, and if the time is in between 7:30 p.m. and 4:30 a.m., they can't come in because no one's here. So yeah, it's mostly just for the robot, so it can't just be sitting there idle for 10 minutes as it holds a cow that no one's going to milk anyways. So, and I'm going to go back. So some of these are kind of extra and redundant. We got fresh cows in here because we got a selection of fresh cows that kind of gives them a priority to the gate. It overrides some of the 2-hour permission for the most part, so that more cows can fit in there. And so the biggest benefit of the DealerValve robot is this tiered setup. I was told a few years ago, I don't know if it still holds true, that like they held the patent on the logic, the computer logic behind this, to being able to have the tiered setups. So it's not just the gate, either permission, let in, no permission, don't let in. You can do a lot more with it, and that becomes very helpful on getting the cows milked that need milked most. So like I was moving down through them, got regular cows, anyone with permission goes in the pen. But then but that's only allowed if there's less than 4 cows in the pen. So then once there's 4 cows in the pen, it goes to the next set. And then it'll let up to 6 cows in the pen if those cows had permission more than 2 hours. And then once we get more than 6 cows in the pen, it'll only let in cows that had permission more than 4 hours. Less than 11 cows, I mean, once it gets up to 11, it'll let everyone bypass if the robot was down, so we're not packing the pen full with cows. Like I said, the fresh cows gives cows in that selection access up to 8, no matter how long permission they have. So that just kind of, when we started doing with the tiered setup, we seen some of the fresh cows weren't getting milked as often as they should. So add that fresh cows and fresh selection back in, and that helped prevent that. And also with this, something I was once told was that maybe newer versions would have in these selections, in these choices here, a days in milk, so that we wouldn't have to have a fresh cow selection. Like I said, I'm not one that knows to verify if that came out or not. So if you have that, you won't have to set up the fresh cow selection and put cows in and out of it. You'll just have to make a SmartGate decision that uses the days in milk criteria. So I wanted to point all this out. In a few days, I'll be coming out with a pretty good detailed video about the on the robot priority milking and how that works. Should be, I think, I use it a lot, and both farms have been at and talking to other farmers. I don't think I think it's a thing that's significantly underused, so I hope get that used, as said. So be watching for that one. Thank you. Bye.